Yo, what is going on, guys? I just woke up from a 4-hour nap after sitting all night streaming horror games and blowing my fucking throat out. Stairway to hell. Ah! No, fuck off! What the fuck? Ah! No, 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 no! No, 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 no. Oh my god! It's so fast! What the fuck? 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 Oh my god, it looks fucking crazy. No way. No way! I woke up today and I couldn't, like, I was coughing, I couldn't speak. But I had some hot liquid that kind of soothed my throat down and I'm feeling better now. So I just realized my camera's a little off angle. Oops. So now we're gonna be hopping in some ranked Brawl Stars, guys. We have got some rank to play. I'm on my second account because my main account is too high to be trolling games right now and just trying shit out. But I don't know. I mean, listen, Legendary is still a good enough place to have a little playground and see what is the kind of landscape of the Brawl Stars meta, because there's been a lot of changes and I finished finally covering the hypercharges. Now I want to cover some new balance changes, specifically to some maybe underused, underutilized, overlooked brawlers slash brawler builds. A lot of people actually have been asking me, what do you think about the Jae-yong damage nerf? For making his attack deal 2300 to now only dealing 2100. The actual, AoE splash is still the same, but now he's gonna have a little bit less burst overall. 3 shots, he's gonna be losing out on 600 HP if he hit all 3 of those shots, right? So that could be pretty substantial. And I think it also, in theory, should mean that his hypercharge should also take longer to charge. So before it would take, like, I don't actually know. I didn't get that right, but I think it used to take not that many hits to get his hypercharge with the damage. Actually, I don't know if it really looked nerfed. It probably doesn't really matter. 200 damage nerf, honestly, I don't think it matters. But what I am more curious about, what I'm trying to say is this slow gadget, time for a slow song on Jae-yong, got a huge buff coinciding with the Jae-yong damage gadget nerf. So I believe the slow gadget, like the actual strength of the slow, has been increased from 20% slow to 30% slow. So that is a 50% increase in the effectiveness of this slow gadget. Not only that, but the actual duration of the slow has been increased from 0.75 seconds slow to a 1.25 second slow, which is a 66.6% or 67-ish, rounding up, 67% buff in the effect of the slow. So taking those numbers together, I mean, this gadget has essentially been maybe even doubled in its actual effectiveness in like the slowing thing. It slows, just I guess for context, a 1.25 second slow on each effect is way longer than, or it's not way longer, but it is longer than Lumi's halftime star power on her slow attacks. And Lumi was quite insufferable when she had a slow on her basic attack, which she still does, but now her attacks come out. Fuck, sorry, my throat is still kind of sore. Her attacks are slower to come out. Shelly's shell shock star power slows only for 2 seconds, which is double, a little less than double Jae-yong's slowing effect. But you know what? But Jae-yong has it on his basic attack all the time. So it's like, I mean, even though Jae-yong did get nerfed in his unload speed a little bit, I think this gadget could be kind of fun to play around. I want to see if it's actually really good now, because I always, was thinking like, hey, maybe it's a little underrated before. Like having a slow on a basic attack is really strong, but the actual slowing effect was a little bit not. It wasn't really there. But now I'm curious to see if maybe Jae-yong can actually be really insufferable to play against with the slow gadget, and see if I can maybe use this to like kind of use Jae-yong more as a support than just a damage dealing brawler. I don't know if I want to trade this gadget on hideout. Here, hideout, like you probably do want damage on Jae-yong just to like actually finish off kills, since in bounty that's what's important, is getting kills. And if you're playing Jae-yong at all, you should probably be sticking to the slow gadget. Although I guess I think it could be kind of interesting to maybe see, if I can actually feel Jae-yong's damage nerf maybe here. I know Jae-yong's like, like in the previous meta, I was just one-tricking him because with his hypercharge too, I mean, he was, and probably still is, broken. But I think, it's just like this damage gadget really was what made him so damn versatile. You could use him in every freaking situation, every single situation, like map mode, besides heist. Because, there's like a thing you can do where if you're in speed form, you can just shoot a basic attack, run up with your speed, and just gadget and like 3-shot or 2-shot someone, and then they just die. Or if you're in heal form, you can then use your speed super to get the speed boost, and then gadget and then 3-shot someone, and they just die. Because 3 shots from Jae-yong previously would do 6,900 damage with the damage gadget. Now it does 6,300, right? That combo of just 3 shots. It's definitely decreased his damage and kill potential. But the reason why I don't know if it'll like really matter so much, and why I think the damage gadget will still be good, or is just my hunch, is that Jae-yong is kind of like a pretty mechanical brawler, and like, he's just like, you dodge shots and that's the brawler. You dodge shots, and if you hit shots, you hit shots, and if you dodge shots, you dodge shots. So ultimately, I don't know if it'll mean too much that like, his damage gadget does a little less damage there. Actually, did that matter? Wait, did that case just live on 200 HP then get healed off by Byron, or did I did I miss that? You know what I'm saying? Where, oh, it doesn't matter, and then holy shit, did I just lose a kill for the damage nerf? Oh my god, Jae-yong sucks now. perhaps? Why is her... Okay, our Max is using the fucking Scuff build, and she's using her gadget when she has no HP, so she's losing health as she comes back. Oh, right there, just missed out on a little more damage on the K's, but I mean, she would have still lived because of the Byron heals. Let me speed up my... Okay, my Nani doesn't really want to push up right now. This is like scuffed as hell. Alright, this Max is actually trolling, but that's cool. Oh man. Okay. Oh, here we go. Wait. Kaze... Oh my god. Lived on 600. A nice kill! Oh my god, our Nani just popped off. That's what we like to see, man. Nice, and the Byron throws too. Huge. Now our Max just needs to not suicide immediately with 2 stars and throw our lead away. Yes, I believe in you, Max. Just don't kill yourself. Your life is important and it matters. See if I can go back to laning these Ks. Nice. Go to heal for him just to heal off our Nani here a little bit. This Max is gonna die a horrible death right now. Oh, nice little return to sender. Okay. Our Nani is cooking. I mean, Nani is really good right now, so it makes sense. Okay, I have my hypercharge. I mean, I'll just... Oh, I didn't quite get that off. Okay, yeah. So... a little bit awkward at the end, you know, Scrowny, it still gets kind of scrappy towards the finisher. But so far, I think I can feel it maybe a little bit. Like, Jae-yong's damage potential seems to be a little decreased. Actually, the unload speed touching feels a little bit like... I do feel a little bit of a delay on that. Not as... It's not noticeable, like, by a lot. Like, it's not like I'm playing, like a sniper or anything now because my unload speed is so slow. But it's just that... It's just that, like, the damage Gadget 3-shot combo, actually, it feels a little bit more clunky to pull off, is kind of like the vibe that I'm getting. That could be a placebo too, but I don't know. I have noticed it, so I'm commenting on what I'm feeling here. Just as a Jae-yong one trick. The Cave has actually left this push. I'm very scared for this Nani here, yep. Okay, nice. Cave's backs off. Let's see. Byron's walking up real close. Alright, this Max is still just dying. Ouch. Okay, Nani head breaks the wall, but doesn't get a kill. I have speed super here. Let's see if we can make a play. That should be a dead Piper. Nice. Oh. Okay, nice. We do get the Ks, so we're not losing by a lot, but we're not winning by a lot either. There you saw I used my speed super to basically just run up and try to kill the Piper. The 2-tap, like I said, like it feels a little clunkier. I don't know. Let me stand here, get some hyper value. And oh. Come on. Okay, we're winning. Let's not troll. Oh my god, please. Holy fucking shit. I panic buttoned that gadget. Did save my Max though. That's kind of what matters. Let's try not to throw here. I have my gadget in 6 seconds, so please just don't die. Oh my god. No, our Max actually is dead. Oh my god, we're winning. Alright, big! Yeah, the other thing too that I do want to say about this damage gadget, I will say... Oh my fucking god, this Max. Never cook again. You still have the explosion circle radius. So, like, when you first use it, both of Jae-yong's gadget have this thing. Even the slow gadget has it, which you might not know because you never use this gadget. But the gadgets are kind of basically just supers, where it makes him switch forms, and so then he has an AoE effect in his circle that affects nearby area with, like, the effect of his ability. So the way, similar to how his supers will, if he's switching the heal form, he's going to heal around him first before he switches the heal form. If he's switching the speed form, he's going to speed around him in a circle before switching the speed form. His gadgets, if he's going to deal damage, he does damage in a circle around him before switching the damage form, but that damage circle does 1300 damage, which doesn't sound like a lot, but especially against that Piper there, you saw in that like very end, I didn't have the ammo actually to kill the Piper if I was just gonna get a damage boost with my attack, but the damage circle was what helped me kind of finish her off. So, and I was also using that damage circle too to like maybe scan the bush behind a wall and stuff. I think the damage circle is actually probably gonna make this gadget still extremely good, regardless of the actual damage boost on his attack, which is still very strong too. Like you can use speed supers to push up the map and stuff. I think damage gadget is functionally untouched effectively. There'll be 1 or 2 interaction changes here and there, but like, you know, more or less it's gonna be the same. Okay, we're on Hot Zone Ring of Fire. Nice. I think this will be a good little place to see how the Jae-yong slow gadget will work. I think we just ban low-key. The Pam ban could go crazy, guys, because people have been whipping the Pam out a little bit more in ranked now because she got that buff. I guess apparently really underrated the gadget in my video. They banned the Pam too. Holy shit. People have been saying that the, you know, Pam is just moving differently now. She started doing Pilates, and now her abductor muscles are even more bulging than they were before, and that you can really see in the extra bulk that she carries on when she throws that turret down and stuff. So with hypercharge too. Oh my god, we just got Nina. Holy shit. Yeah, Pam is a threat, and I think especially if I'm not going damage gadget, it's going to be very difficult for me to take out Pam's turret and her. And, you know, taking it slow like that, I mean, it's just not going to be good for trying to prevent her from hypercharging. Like, she's probably into that kind of thing. Let's go ahead and lock in the Jae-yong now. We have Gray, Mina, Jae versus those brawlers. I would have honestly gone Finks here. Dude, Finks would have clapped them. Like, I guarantee the Finks would have won this shit. But, yeah, we're instead going slow gadget. Honestly, damage gadget here would also be really good, because I'd be able to use damage to take out Byron easily, bait B more easily, like, you know, just 3 shots, 2 shots with damage gadget. That's like a nice little kill. Instead, I'm going slow, which tried it in a previous game. I was just like get a feel for it, and something that is a little bit unfortunate, I guess, about the slow gadget is that, you know, you have very low damage when you have slow. It's easy here. Like I don't know if you saw, but that Byron took 1,500 damage. So it's essentially like using a reverse speed attack, where it's like Jae-yong's speed attack in terms of damage output. Did I just get hit by that? That is so fucking unlucky. Oh my god, I can't hit my shots. But it's, you know, like it's not like, it doesn't speed you up, and it's not as easy to hit as Jae-yong's actual speed attack. So it's kind of unfortunate in that way. I need to heal. Let's see. Nice. Mina gets a nice little... Okay, that's not great. Still need to heal because I haven't healed yet. Normally here, guys, I would just speed in and damage gadget and 3-shot someone. Like this, like I could just do that, right? Instead, I kind of am not really... Like the slow effect is crazy. Like you just see that, right? Like the slow effect is actually so good. But they are super slow, but I think... I think this might just be still, unfortunately, kind of not the best gadget. I don't know. Won't speak to... It's still too soon to speak on it yet. I mean, maybe I'm just not using it right. If there's like a way I can... You know, after I underrated that Pam gadget, I'm trying to think, okay, well maybe there's some other way that I can find out. Like, look at this. This bee should be dead. Oh my god, this bee should be dead. Oh my god. That bee actually would have died so much sooner if I had the damage. I could have just popped it. Like, even without the ammo, I would have just popped it and then she would have died. Oh shit. Okay, let's use it here maybe. Oh, okay. Oh, goodbye. Yeah. Well, I have my hyper now. Oh my god, Byron has hyper too. No. It's okay, we have TP. They don't have hyper anymore. I have my hyper. I'll just pop heal. Hyper speed, hyper heal again, and that should just be enough to just secure the zone. We're winning right now with Gray, TP Cheese, and Nina, and Jae-yong. And we're barely winning. Yikes, guys. All I'm seeing right now are moments where damage gadget would just be getting kills. It's kind of tragic, actually. That damage gadget is so integral to Jae-yong's kit. Like, without it, it feels kind of... Feels like I'm missing something. It's also kind of like unfortunate, right? I actually, you know, the slow effect, like the damage circle, as I was talking about before, with Jae-yong's gadgets kind of having like an AoE effect around him because he's changing forms. With the damage gadget, it works so well with Jae-yong because his damage gadget, your main way to use it is to kind of like when people are up close, right? You want to finish people off and stuff, and so, or like, you know, like, or give yourself some survivability up close and stuff. And so you use that Nice, Byron's dead. You use that damage gadget to, like, you know, when you're panicking up close, you can kill someone with the burst damage. It helps a lot. But with the slow gadget, it's like Shade's slow gadget in a way, where it's like once they're already up close like that, there is not really a point in having a slow circle. Like, why would you need a circle slow around you? It doesn't really make a lot of sense. Nice. Gray gets a nice hook. See, I mean, you know, it doesn't help that I am missing some of these shots. Okay, the case here is slow like crazy. Holy shit, she cannot move. Wait, that's an insane slow. I think the slow, honestly, would work best against a brawler like Ali, where her actual attack, like, range is affected... Oh, shit. Oh, nice. Nice. Her actual attack range is affected by, like, movement speed buffs and debuffs. So a slow gadget might be a specific niche counter to Ali. Not, like, important to have a counter to Ali, to be honest. Right now, like... Even then, it's not really a counter, because if you don't have damage gadget, it's not like you're killing an Ali anyways. You're really just slowing her, making her... If you're ever facing an Ali on an open map, for whatever reason, like, oh yeah, that's a counter, I guess, quote unquote, but... yeah, I don't know. Slow gadget, I don't really feel too much. Like, we didn't even get positive KD either. I would have actually gone, like, at least 3 more kills and died a couple less times, I think, if I had damage gadget. And I don't think my slow really helped out that much, because it's not like I was slowing multiple people on the enemy team. I was just kind of so frail. I just feel so frail. Like, I can't, like, move up the map as confidently, because I don't have a way to defend myself up close, so I can't really, like, slow people. Maybe that map was too open. I'm willing to give it one more chance. You know, maybe I'm writing it off too fast. Hot Zone parallel plays. We get another Hot Zone map. Don't get as good of a map as I would have liked for the Jae-yong slow here, but I mean, we can maybe still make it work. We need to ban out a lot of assassins though. Start off with the Cordelius. No, do we start off with the Kit? Or do we start off with Doug? We gotta ban out a tank too. I mean, shit. Or maybe we start off with Hank. No, but then Shade would just one-shot us. Oh, fuck. This is too hard. This map is kind of annoying because a lot of the really broken brawlers, like in the previous meta, like Hypercharge Ollie, Hypercharge... Well, Kenji was still pretty good here. But, like, you know, there's a lot of broken Hypercharge brawlers in the last meta that aren't necessarily... We're necessarily, like, the best brawlers here just because this map is shaped in the way that it is. So there's a lot more diversity. You would see a lot of Jujus and Lairs and Laris and RTs and even Bulls sometimes, even before all the Hypercharge brawlers got nerfed. So now, since the meta here hasn't actually changed that much, there's still a bunch of, like, very niche assassins and tanks that you can go here that will just make Jae-yong very difficult to play without the damage buffs. Or about to go Ashe Mina, which is a fucking diabolical team comp. If I wanted to round this out and, like, was like drafting normally, I probably would go with Thrower. Just because, you know, on this map, Thrower's kind of cook. I would probably be going like Larry. Don't know about the Miko, but an assassin would also be decent into their Barley as well. Like a Lily pick could go hard. Could also go like maybe even... Yeah, I think a Lily pick would definitely go hard of the brawlers that I like to play. I don't really play Monkey. They went Kit. Actually, you know what? Would be a really good Otis game. Would be a really, really good Otis game. Even a decent Larry and Lari game with the robot. Like, you can kind of handle your own even against Kit and Bull now, I think. But, I mean, we got games to throw, guys. You know what I mean? Glad I'm not on my main. Slow Gadget into a Kit is going to be pretty damn diabolical. I think the Kit will just touch me. Like, he's going to pull up to me invisible. He's going to take his mask off because it's actually like a person wearing a suit. And he's going to be like the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic. And he's going to fucking make me scream and blow my voice out again. You know what? Let's group up with the Ashe. Fuck it. Yeah. So let's just 2v1 this. I think that'll be for the best, and then that will help my Ashe maybe cook a little bit. Ooh, there's that. Ooh, okay, we hit those. Speed him here. Okay, Ashe, you're speeded. Why would you? He had speed just to stand back and forth. Oh, okay, bro. Oh my god, and my Bull is winning against the Mina. It's so over. It's about to get super too. Oh my days, man. Alright, well, we slowed him. He just kills me. He lived on 200 HP too. Actually, that is a damage gadget diff. That is a unfortunate diff of just not having the damage gadget. Our Mina is not good at playing Mina, unfortunately. Fuck, I can't kill the Barley. Although, to be fair, Bull actually does have, like, it's not the worst matchup into Mina in the world. Like, I understand that she can be struggling here, and that's, like, normal sometimes, because, like, Bull super goes through Mina's tornado. Like, it won't get interrupted by a Mina tornado, so You have to be kind of good at Mina to be able to deal with Bull. You can still do it, obviously, because Mina's broken, but this Mina unfortunately doesn't have that sauce, which is a real problem. I think we need to have Mina on the right side and Ashe on left to get defend against Bull. This is not working. Yeah, Mina, go left. No, Mina, go, Mina. Oh my god, dude, these people. There's just not even an ounce of trying to think to like switch it up. Like they just do the same fucking thing and then see if it'll work this time. Like, you know, actual definition of insanity. It actually kind of worked out. The Ashe somehow got a kill on the Barley there, and the Mina also, with my help with the slow gadget there, actually did take out the Bull. I didn't even comment on the slow's usefulness in that situation. Nice. Mina's now activating. I didn't mean to switch. I was ready. It probably worked out because the heals now will be nice. Okay. Not great, but we have a good start. A much better one than last time. Slow the Bull again. See if the Mina is willing to maybe grow some balls and actually like, go after this fucking brawler. He's so slow. He is so slow. Please, okay. Actually, we just saw Bull with Gadget use his... He had our Bull with super use his Gadget. I want to see if when he respawns, does he have his super still? Because I know he does still have his super. I think he might have used it on the Ashe. Yeah, I think he actually has kept his super there. Oh, interesting. So maybe it's like like every brawler kind of had that bug fixed. Well, yeah. So I think we've learned a valuable lesson here, guys. The slow gadget, it's not great. If against the Bull, when I was with the Mina 2v1, it was kind of useful there, maybe a little bit, but damage gadget probably still would have just been the better choice. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts so far on the Jae-yong. Maybe there's like a map in the game where you can use slow, or like a certain context where it might make sense, but for the most part, I think the biggest issue is just that Jae-yong lacks damage as a brawler. You know, 1500 damage on a speed attack is really nothing, and 1700 on a heal, also not really a lot. Damage just makes up for all of his weaknesses. He's a heavier hitter. You know, he's got the ribbed for her pleasure magnum special with this gadget, and without it, you just are kind of a limp noodle. On another brawler that had decent damage, slow would be broken, but it's just, this brawler just isn't that, which I think if they buffed up the slow gadget to not be a 1500 damage attack, but like 1700 similar to the heal, or even 1900 probably is pushing it, but like, you know, 1700 similar to the heal, that I think would actually be quite nice. But as it is now, it's just kind of hard to justify using it. That's gonna be for me. Take care of yourselves. Now we know that Jae-yong's slow gadget is not great and the damage gadget is still broken. I will see you all in tomorrow's video where we explore more of Brawl Stars' new meta in ranked. Love you, bye. Hopefully my voice will be less gargly. Sound like a fucking Valorant e-couple Discord groomer.